heading for midfield. There he goes.
There's going to be a penalty on George Teague because he's going to clock him. Now Teague's going to be... I don't blame Teague for doing that. I really don't.
And they're going to go his way. And he did it. The record. He did it. Jerry Rice is just unstoppable.
You saw it live. You saw NFL history in the
10-yard line. 39 seconds remaining. Back to throw Montana. Stepped up, throws.
Smith on 3rd and 3. He throws to the end zone, and the catch is made by Vernon Davis for a Niners touchdown.
Young stumbles on the way back and fires up the middle. Pass is caught by Owens. Owens made the catch.
Hey, we got some duking going on. Andre Rison and Deion Sanders. Time and his pass is intercepted. They're not catching him down the sideline. Deion Sanders is dancing. He's looking backwards from about the 40-yard line. Number on the crowd here.
Throws the slant to the left side. It's Russell intercepted. The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption. Navarro Bowman running it all the way for the touchdown. No greater redemption.
2nd down and 4. Kaepernick keeps it. Fooled everybody. Colin Kaepernick. What a game. Touchdown.
Backer on it. Young comes out of there. Still on his feet is Steve Young. Young cuts back. Young touchdown. Touchdown.
Garcia fires. Touchdown 49ers. They've come all the way back. It's streaks.
Oh, what a hit. Look out. Brad Smith. My goodness. I'm not sure about this one. Somehow he gets to his feet. That was Patrick Willis who hit him high. Michael Lewis had him down low.
But he knows how to find the football.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Clark caught it! Dwight Clark!
Smith on 3rd down. He'll take it himself for a 1st down and more. Alex Smith is in. Touchdown.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play and the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags flying. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Taking on everybody.
Garoppolo back. He throws out left. Caught! George Kittle down the sideline. 40. Runs by a man. Stiff arms a man. Still pushing. No flag. 3 flags commit. George Kittle went crazy on the play.
Clock is down to 3, and here we go. And Wilson throws, caught, and it is going to be Hollister.
Back. Wilson throws, caught. Hollister's hit on the goal line and dropped by Dre Greenlaw. He is short. 49ers come away with the ball. The 49ers have stopped Hollister on the goal line. Fear in the most important game with a tackle on Jacob Hollister. Just dropped his right shoulder right into Hollister's left shoulder pad and stood him up inches away from the goal line.
After review, completed pass receiver was down short of the goal line. San Francisco will take over on down. 1st down.
Operation clean. Mayfield taken down again as he just gets rid of the ball. And it was Bosa. What a first half out of this rookie.
seconds to go. They're going to put Baker back in the gun. He may get sacked again. Here's Bosa from behind. He's planting the flag.
Aired out downfield and picked. Richard Sherman gets his 4th in his postseason career and ends this game.
Rodgers back. Pass rush holds. He's going to throw a bomb down the field for Devontae Adams in a double coverage. It is intercepted by Richard Sherman, who will go down, and the 49ers are going to win the game and win the NFC Championship game and go to the Super Bowl. What a way to end it, with a deep shot to Devontae Adams, and it is Richard Sherman who makes the interception.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. Were you able to see all that? That video sort of, it had so much promise in the beginning. And then it's sort of like, I mean, okay, do we need to see a Nick Bosa sack twice? A Richard Sherman interception in garbage time twice? I don't know. I don't know about that, but I was pumped up. I'm pumped up today, folks. What's going on? Are you here? All right, first GM. What's up, Vince? I enjoyed using your NFT platform yesterday. Don't know who he's talking to. Avax Troll. Oh, Avax Troll is here saying that he tried to get some Bambinos and it did not work. No way the 49ers win today, Jay Stewart says. Man. Hope you get a flat tire, Jay Stewart. That's an inside joke from Twitter. All right, Vince, what's up? I could see it happening, but I doubt it. Oh, man. Guys, I don't like this. This is not the spirit that I'm here for. Oh, that's why it's so echoey. I need to put this. Hold on one second. Gotta do this real quick. Sorry. Noticing extra echo. Need to roll that over here. All right. Oh, buddy. All right. I can see it happening, but okay. We need smart contracts that hold 1v1 bets. That sounds cool. NFL won't allow Taylor Swift to lose today. Look, folks, I'm a little upset at your doubt and your pessimism on the 49ers victory. They have not won a Super Bowl since 1994. Steve Young was the quarterback, and I need this, okay? I need this today. So stop it. Isn't the Super Bowl brought to you by Pfizer and Taylor Swift? No way KC loses. You guys are killing me. I will be cheering for the 49ers, though, while wearing my Lions hoodie, eyes purple crying. Well, folks, I can say with an unequivocal, unequivocally, maybe I should say it that way, that if the 49ers had lost against the Lions, I would be rooting hard for the Detroit Lions. Thanks for the shout out, Coop. No problem, brother. And then Vince, what's up? Niners are the better team, though. Well, look, the thing that is scary about the Chiefs, if you guys want me to lean into the doubt, is that they probably have their best defense in this entire run that they've been doing. Travis Kelce has woken up from his little doldrums. That rookie Rashee Rice, he's looking good. Isaiah Pacheco keeps on getting better. Patrick Mahomes is freaking clutch. But guess what, folks? The 49ers on offense have Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. You saw a highlight just now of George Kittle and the savage that man is. Why don't we celebrate George Kittle's wife, who we met in college and is still married to? Why aren't we talking about Olivia Culpo, the hot fiance of Christian McCaffrey? Take a look at that couple in a pair of swim trunks. Make you feel inadequate no matter what gender you are. Yeah. All right. Niners are the better team, though. And then, okay, so we got Kittle, Ayuk, we got Samuel, we got Juszczyk, the fullback. He's a savage. We've got Ray, Trent Williams on the offensive line. Then on the other side, we got Bosa, Dre Greenlaw. I mean, this team is stacked. It's just, is the moment too big for Brock Purdy? That's the question. Is this moment too big for that baby-faced guy? Because he started really poorly the past couple of games, and then he came clutch. He's good. He's good. He's better than Garoppolo. He's good. But we'll see, man. Oh, my God. I am hyped for this game. I really want the 49ers to win. Travis has woken up. Everything is up with Travis these days for sure. And so is Travis. Niners are the better team, though. And so is Travis. All right. All right, guys. Well, look, if you don't root for look, I got my gold chain on. This gold chain is actually two. It's a bracelet and a necklace. I think the bracelet was for my confirmation. And then I think the necklace was maybe graduation. I don't know. Anyways, they were gifts a long, long time ago, and I've held on to it. Brock Purdy is good. I know he is. And he would get ID'd more than me. I know, right? He looks so young. Oh my God. All my football hopes and dreams are in the hands of Mr. Irrelevant from 2 years ago. And it is incredible. What a story that would be. Who gives a shit about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Taylor Punk-ass Swift? Nobody gives a shit about them. Look, there are numerous wives and girlfriends on the 49er side that are way hotter than Taylor Swift. They can't write a song as well and not as rich. Way hotter. No, but what a cool story it would be for the 49ers. I mean, have you seen Deebo Samuel? Did you see when they lost to the Rams? Was it last year or the year before? I don't remember what it was, but when they lost to the Rams in that NFC Championship game, and the man was over there crying because he leaves everything on the damn field. Oh God, I can't wait. Travis Kelce. You guys, Taylor Swift is a billionaire. Isn't that crazy how Travis Kelce, am I getting his name wrong? You guys keep on saying, let's go Travis. It's Travis Kelce. Yeah. Am I being an idiot? That's right. No, but Taylor Swift, I mean, imagine that though. Travis Kelce, top tight end in the league, multimillionaire, and he's in a relationship where he's made to feel financially inadequate. That's pretty cool. CMC is awesome too. Isn't he awesome? This is a big moment, man. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey. Oh, I want to see it. I want to see it. All right. Anyways, is there any crypto news? Do you guys want to talk about crypto? You want to talk a little about crypto today? I took off the end of the week last week. I got a car on Thursday, and then I had to handle some stuff with my previous car on Friday. Wasn't feeling great. Didn't feel like packing everything in. I still don't feel great, but today's a big day, so I have to buck up. You know what I mean? But we're back. I said that I would make up for it on Sunday, and here I am doing it. Gonna hang out with you guys for like 20, 30 more minutes while we wait for the biggest day of the year, certainly for football. I love me some NFL football. I don't care about all of you people saying it's set up. It is, it's rigged. I don't believe that. I don't think it is. I think that there's probably rogue refs in all of these professional leagues, and they, I know that there's some stuff, but it's not scripted. These men have dedicated their lives to a game, and they've come out on top. There's no way you're telling a group of men that they're going to do anything other than try to win. Now, you can say that some of the officials and stuff like that, well, yeah, I think individual officials on occasion probably are compromised, but it's really hard to rig a professional sports game, all right? So it's not. And the 49ers indeed do have a shot at winning this, and it is not rigged against them. And check in on me tomorrow morning if they lose and some bad calls went against the 49ers. And then I will be screaming from the rooftops tomorrow how the NFL's rigged. So that's basically it. Kind of like how I'm going to start shilling at AVAX soon. Okay. No, I'm not. Maybe. Okay. So never received anything from you from the live stream, Algo Lover. Never received anything from you from the live stream. What did you win? And let's set this up, folks. Did you win something a long time ago? Did you win something? If you won something, tell me what you won, and let's set this up. If anybody has won something from that Christmas show that you did not receive the thing, you're going to have to reach out to me somehow. If you can't get to me on Twitter because I don't follow you, you can tag me in a Twitter post and I'll follow you. Or you can just email me if you want at the ReCoopShow@gmail.com. All right? I'll try to get back to you. And if you won something, then I want to make sure that you receive it. I'm sure whoever was the giver, if I didn't receive it already, I'm sure that they'd live up to what it is. Okay, so yeah, let me know what it is, man, and let's get you the thing. That was a impromptu giveaway. I tried to finish all of that as well as I could, but it was a crazy time. And then I ended up leaving my computer and the piece of paper I had all the winners written down here as I left for the holidays to go visit family. So I wasn't able to execute in that week necessarily. All right. So, but I want to, it's been a long time, no idea. He doesn't even remember what he won, folks. You got to remember what you won. Or we can go back, I guess, and I can watch and we can see. Or maybe I have the paper somewhere. I bet you my wife threw it away. Let's be honest. My wife probably threw that. Oh, I'll give you something, Algo Lover. We'll figure something out. All right. Anyways, moving on. So, folks, we got the football. We'll look at a little more football stuff. I'm excited about that today, but we don't need to necessarily lean in completely into that. There was an article. There's a CNBC article. Let's look at that real quick. CNBC article I posted on Twitter. Let's look at that. Let's go back here. Make sure we're sharing. Okay. So, okay. I think that's no longer needed. Are we good? I think we're good. All right. So I found this interesting because this is something that I've been pounding the table on. And I've been saying that there's no way that SBF is going away for life in prison. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think he's a darling of the establishment. And there's way too many political people connected to him. His family is far too powerful and connected. There's no way he's going away for the rest of his life. And especially now, since they're going to be able to say that all of the lossers, all of the people, all the creditors are going to be made whole. Of course, if you're one of the FTX affected people, you are going to get those prices from when they filed for bankruptcy, which is like Bitcoin at 17,000 and Solana at some very low number. Everything is way up. But Sam Bankman-Fried, he always, to his credit, had said that he didn't believe that FTX was in as dire a situation as people were making it out to be. He made some investments in a AI company. What is it called again? It's in here somewhere. Doesn't matter. Anthropic or something. I forget. There it is. There's his parents who benefited greatly from FTX, but are not getting hurt like many, like their son is. But it doesn't matter. So what I've been saying is now that so they're going to be able to repay everybody. Solana fits into a category of so-called Sam coins, a group that also includes Serum, a token created and promoted by FTX and sister hedge fund Alameda. After this dust settled on FTX's bankruptcy, Solana saw a huge run-up in its price, and it continued to rally after the September report. Meanwhile, FTX's Bitcoin stash, which was worth $560 million, is now valued over $1 billion. Anthropic. Oh, look at me and my memory. This was FTX invested $500 million in Anthropic before the generative AI boom. Anthropic's valuation hit $18 billion in December, which would value FTX's 8% stake at about $1.4 billion. So a 3x on that investment. 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 3x on During Bankman-Fried's criminal trial in New York, Judge Lewis Kaplan denied the defense's request, Jesus, that it be permitted to say that FTX's investment in Anthropic was a smart bet. So, very likely, maybe this judge will be harsher on maybe Bankman-Fried, but then they'll appeal. And when you're able to, well, let's look. They talk about it in this. Okay, if customers are eventually made whole, that could play a big role in Bankman-Fried's appeal, likely following his sentencing, which is set to take place in Brooklyn on March 28th. Perry said it could also affect how the judge handles sentencing in the first place. Under the federal sentencing guidelines, and even assuming no monetary loss, SBF still faces at least 70 months, which is what, almost 6 years? Not what a lot of people are calling for in prison based on his base level offense, number of victims, sophisticated means, and leadership role. The massive losses that were originally expected would suggest 30 years to life. Renato Mariotti, a former prosecutor in the U.S. Justice Department Security and Commodities Fraud Section, told CNBC that judges typically consider the amount of restitution paid to victims at sentencing. If the victim is made whole, that is a big plus for the defendant. He noted, however, that the extent of the fraud, coupled with Bankman-Fried's false testimony and violation of bond conditions, could limit the reduction. I usually advise clients to pay restitution before sentencing, if at all possible. If you've been following this show, if you've been following my Twitter profile, I've been like, there's no way he's going down like you think he's going down. And powerful people have made sure that I personally think it's a lot of manipulation of Solana up. But what do I know? And that there'll be a big dumping when it comes to paying all these people back before he gets sentenced, probably in the end of March. So, it pays to know people. It's kind of like for about a year, I've been saying there's no way Joe Biden is going to be running in this election. They're going to replace him. And it's going to be Gavin Newsom. That's what I've constantly been saying for over a year. So I will see if those two predictions are going to come true. I've said there's no way that SBF is going to get over 10 years. Even if he gets over 10 years from this judge, he'll definitely win an appeal if everybody got paid in full. And it sure does sound like the Democratic Party is finally slamming the drum, beating the drum about how old Joe Biden is. So we'll see if that prediction also comes true. All right. So there we go. That's this. Any other news on CNBC on a Sunday? Okay. The SPY got over 5,000. It's crazy. First time ever. Jeff Bezos is dumping Amazon shares. Patrick Mahomes will fly the Chiefs to Las Vegas if the team wins Super Bowl. Isn't the Super Bowl in Las Vegas? What are you talking about? Move over Disney World. There's a new celebration destination for one of this year's Super Bowl hopefuls. Although the big game is being held in Las Vegas, a city famous for its clubs, restaurants, and shows, players won't be partaking in the festivities ahead of Sunday's matchup. Indeed, Chiefs quarterback and reigning Super Bowl MVP made clear that he expects his team to be focused on the game instead of the temptations of Sin City. This is a business trip. I told the guys that if we win, I'll bring everybody back to Vegas to celebrate. Oh, fuck you, Patrick Mahomes, and your stupid wife. Oh my God. I'm nervous, folks. I really want this. God damn it. All right. Trump's pro Anheuser-Busch post came after UFC boss. Who cares? What am I reading? All right. That's enough. What's going on in the block? Genesis tries to settle their lawsuit brought by New York. We got Bitcoin 48.3, folks. Holy shnikes. What does that say? Does that say Sol is down 10%? What? Did Sol get that high yesterday? That it's down 10%? All right, we'll look at CoinMarketCap in a second. New spot Bitcoin ETFs amassed 200,000 BTC in less than 1 month of trading. Man, I don't like it. You know, I've always known what, you know, how the U.S. works a bit when it comes to war and defense industry and all that crap. But I posted it on Twitter. If you want to watch, we won't watch it. I mean, it's only a couple minutes. You guys want to watch this? It's disturbing when it comes to BlackRock. This isn't meant to be a political thing, even though I do like RFK Jr. I enjoy him. I think that he's somebody that is out there calling out the truth. But let's just watch it. Why not? The hell else? Celebrate Super Bowl with a dose of Jesus. Voice, though, right? Share this tab instead. Let's just make sure that we're all good here. Yeah, okay. Let's watch this. It's about the Ukraine war.
This is a war that should have never happened. It's a war that Russians tried repeatedly to settle on terms that were very, very beneficial to Ukraine and us. The major thing they wanted was for us to keep NATO out of the Ukraine. The big military contractors want to add new countries to NATO all the time. Why? Because then that country has to conform its military purchases to NATO weapon specifications, which means certain companies, Northrop Grumman, Raytheon, General Dynamics, Boeing, and Lockheed, get a trapped market. In March of 2022, we committed $113 billion. Just to give you an example, we could have built a home for almost every homeless person in this country. We then committed another $24 billion since then, 2 months ago, and now President Biden is asking for another $60 billion. But the big, big expenses are going to come after the war, when we have to rebuild all the things that we destroyed. Mitch McConnell was asked, can we really afford to spend $113 billion to Ukraine? He said, don't worry. It's not really going to Ukraine.
It's going to American defense manufacturers.
So he just admitted it's a money laundering scheme. And who do you think owns every one of those companies? BlackRock. So Tim Scott, during the Republican debate,
this is why we're watching this,
said, don't worry, it's not a gift to Ukraine, it's a loan. So raise your hand if you think that that loan's ever getting paid back. Yeah, of course it's not. So why do they call it a loan? Because if they call it a loan, they can impose loan conditions. And what are the loan conditions that we impose on? Number one, an extreme austerity program, so that if you're poor in Ukraine, you're going to be poor forever. Number two, most important, Ukraine has to put all of its government-owned assets up for sale to multinational corporations, including all of its agricultural land, the biggest single asset in Europe. In Ukraine, there's been 1,000 years of war fought over that land. It's the richest farmland in the world. It's the breadbasket of Europe. 500,000 kids almost, Ukrainians, have died to keep that land as part of Ukraine. They almost certainly didn't know about this loan condition. They've already sold 30% of it. The buyers were DuPont, Cargill, and Monsanto. Who do you think owns all of those companies? Yeah, BlackRock. And then in December, President Biden gave out the contract to rebuild Ukraine. And who do you think got that contract? BlackRock. So they're doing this right in front of us. They don't even care that we know anymore, because they know that they can get away with it. And how do they know that? Because they have a strategy. And that strategy is an old strategy, which is they keep us at war with each other. They keep us hating on each other. They keep the Republicans and Democrats fighting each other, and black against white, and all these divisions that they sow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's partly why I don't really love BlackRock spot ETF, and they're getting their hands all up in Bitcoin. It was one thing that they didn't necessarily control the market for, but I mean, they own MicroStrategy essentially. So they own a lot of MicroStrategy, at least. They have the spot Bitcoin ETF. I'm just waiting for them to get pressured to make it a proof of stake network or fork it when then, because they have in their terms and conditions that if there is a fork, they get to choose, which fork they follow. So we'll see. Stay tuned on that bullshit. All right, that's fun. All right. We're watching. I mean, I can't believe that this stream hasn't been cut off. I had 49ers highlights. I could put on RFK campaign videos. Jesus. But the point of that wasn't to say vote for RFK. The point of that was just to point out how BlackRock very disturbingly runs the motherfucking world. All right. So we're here. We're back. We feel good. We're scrolling. Let's go back to crypto. So FTX files to sell subsidiary acquired for $10 million to CoinList for $500,000. CoinList is getting a deal. I don't really, it's if you're somebody that watches my show and you've been watching my show for a long time, then you know that we talk a lot about Algorand over here at the ReCoop, and we also know that we just find ETH to be unusable for the common person, right? Hundreds of dollars in transaction fees to do anything. You have to be very, very wealthy in order to, transact on ETH base chain, and then all of these layer twos are just centralized and no good, really, and break all the time and just whatever. I'm not a huge fan of layer twos either. And we over here at the ReCoop for a long time thought that Algorand was positioned to become the alternative. Unfortunately for the ReCoop and for a lot of you, it appears that Solana and things like AVAX at the current moment are the big boys that are benefiting the most. So at some point, folks, got to look at the world and wonder what the hell, as it is and not as we wish it to be. It's a little upsetting. All right, let's go to EOS desk real quick, see if they have anything. We do not want to go down the hole like something like EOS. So what Solana? Oh no, it's 0.82. So there's the block has a bit of a lot of FUD out there for XRP. Okay. This is such a mess. Okay, none of that looks interesting to me. We'll look at Blockworks real quick before we go look at prices. Okay, there he is, right there. Larry Fink. Fireblocks, firing people. Solana outage caused by a previously identified bug. Genesis agrees to settle case brought by the New York Attorney General. The bankrupt crypto lender's settlement proposal comes after it agreed to pay a possible $21 million as part of an agreement with the SEC last week. Okay, so Genesis wants to settle. Okay, let's go to CoinMarketCap. Speaking of Solana, I logged in to my Phantom wallet The other day, we're in greed again, and there was 200 Jupiter ready to be claimed. I don't even know why, but it was a free $100. It's like, okay, thank you. All right. So Bitcoin is up 13% in the last 7 days, 2% in the last day, and it's green in the last hour. And Ethereum is trailing a little bit, but still looking pretty damn strong at 9.5%. Volume is decent for the weekend. Solana is up 12% over the last 7 days and slightly ticking down over the last 24 hours. AVAX is over 40. Well, not anymore, but it was a second ago. Up 12% as well. AVAX and Solana seem to be mirroring each other and how they move. Chainlink over $20. Polkadot, $7. That's good. Optimism up 18, 19%. Near up 15% in the last week. Caspa up 40% in the last week. Wild. Stacks is looking to take back $2 again, up 25% in the last week. Monero is holding on to 120. Thorchain up 20% in the last week. Algorand pushing down a touch, up almost 9% in the last week. It's at 17.5. Number 54. What the hell is Mina? I don't even know what Mina is, but it's ahead of Algorand now, with a meme coin nipping at its heels. All right. I don't really hear people talking about quant. For a while there, everybody was talking about quant. Not everybody, but a lot of people were. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's look at Vestige. We like ASAs. You guys like ASAs? I like ASAs. Okay, Vestige. KubeCoin up 4%. That's showing a lot of strength lately. Chips looking good. DeFi retook number 2. A big candle right there. A lot of volume. There was like no volume. I remember looking the other day, and it was like $500 worth of 24-hour volume. So somebody turned it on over here because now there's $25,000 in volume. Vestige. Oh, shoot. Look at that. KubeCoin overtook Opal. A long way to go when it comes to catch up to Polka Gold and the likes of other when it comes to TVL, and is barely ahead of Opal. But yeah, TVL 273,000 basically. That's pretty damn high. Market cap creeping up over 3 cents. GORA, holy shnikes, GORA, almost 40 cents. It's hanging out in a whole different price. It's gone from being down there, going between 25 and 30, and it's just completely broken out. Good for GORA. GORA Network, friend of the show. Akita, still in the game with 242,000, almost 243, just under, barely under a million market cap. How are these other... Orange? Oh, Orange is down, but it is still at 76 cents. It's crawling back to being at least what, like 5-6 algo. Barb's there. There's Pepe. Pepe still chugs along on the Algorand blockchain. Where we got like, let's see, Peps. Ba-do-do-do. Peps has got 4 zeros. Whatever, did Zone ever make an announcement, by the way? Did we ever get an announcement from Zone? Big boy. Not a lot of $226 of volume, but it's got 22,000 TVL, fully diluted. 100% of the circulating supply is 100% of the 100 million is it's out, huh? 75,000. Sus. Anyways, okay. These are the guys, right? The Algo FAM token. All right. I'm just saying names of tokens. Okay. Let's look before I go check in on you guys. Let's just go look real quick at apparently how is women's basketball the top story on Super Bowl Sunday, ESPN. How is that? Green clashes with Nurkic. Did you see that game last night? Anybody watch the Warriors versus the Suns? Hell of a game. After converting a hook shot over Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green in the third quarter Saturday night, Nurkic slapped the floor twice and taunted Green with a too small gesture. 2 minutes later, Green returned the favor with Nurkic between him and the hoop. Green quickly backed Nurkic down and scooped the ball over his head and into the basket. Immediately, Green smacked the court just as Nurkic had. You can't be a nothing defender if you're going to do that. You probably outweigh me by 70 pounds and you got put in the rim. Got to be more careful. The Warriors' 113-112 win was the first time Golden State and Phoenix had faced off since December 12th when Green hit Nurkic in the head and earned an indefinite suspension. It's sad. He didn't learn anything. Just a matter of time. He's going to hit somebody else again. Take back everything I said. He don't deserve a chance. Because you got worked, bro. I thought I was great tonight. He tried to get in my head and it didn't work. If he wants me to walk around quiet like him, I'm never going to do that. Quiet guys don't win. He can keep rocking with that same horse he rode in on. He can ride his ass right out of here on that same horse. It's not working. Nurkic's remarks trickled throughout the Warriors locker room, prompting chuckles and head shakes. Steph Curry called the comments idiotic. That month off, that suspension was real. Draymond knew that his career was on the line or is on the line. He understands that he's got to be the guy he's been the last 9 years, not the one he's been the last year. I see him doing that. Before Saturday's game, Kerr said he didn't want Green to be a goody two-shoes, adding that if Green wasn't going to bring his fire, the Warriors might as well not play him. But Green's availability is his most important asset. He's given us a lift every game he's been back. He connects, obviously, our defense, but you can talk about this defense every game. What he did offensively tonight, especially in the fourth quarter, he gave us great energy in the sense that having that competitive spirit, you need to win a game like tonight to meet the moment. Draymond knows how to walk the line that he needs to walk. This is probably the best game that you've seen it. They called a foul on the post up and he started talking. Never backing down from that. I like that type of action. I was calling him a dummy when I was pointing to my head. I wasn't saying I was keeping my head. I was saying you can't start talking and then charge into me. That's not smart. It was a too small gesture that shifted the momentum in Green's favor. You can tell when someone is in your head when you go out of your way to celebrate. Then Draymond comes back at him. All of the talk, Draymond was in his head, plain and simple. Okay, anyways. You guys are getting that type of shit today because that was a good game. That was a fun game last night. I'm losing you guys, but I don't care. I'm a Warriors fan. I'm a 49er fan. I'm excited about today. 10 trends to watch plus predictions. What the numbers type say about da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. There's not really much. No Tony. Old metal hands. Kadarius Toney is not expected to play Sunday. Toney was one of the stars of the Super Bowl victory last year, but struggled with injuries and inconsistent play this season. Toney hasn't played since week 15, in which he deflected a pass to a defender for an interception for the second time this season. He was not listed on the Chiefs injury report. However, for Super Bowl against Chiefs coach Andy Reid said, we'll see, when asked whether Tony would play, adding that Tony has been practicing. We'll just see whether he's up or not. Wow, he only has 27 catches for 169 yards and a touchdown. God, that guy showed so much promise when he was on the Giants. But he makes so many mistakes. All right. I mean, there's got to be a better site than this. I guess ESPN is salty that it's on CBS. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. The Super Bowl's today. The 49ers are in it. Are you kidding me? Let's look. I don't think you have to subscribe to The Athletic, don't you? They're not going to let me just look at this, are they? For the first time, Las Vegas is the host for the end. I mean, what a party. Holy shit. Wouldn't it be nice to be there? Oh my God. How much fun would it be to be at this damn Super Bowl? I always want to go to the Super Bowl. That's always something that I would love to do. But this Super Bowl, I mean, crap. Guaranteed. Most people at this Super Bowl are not going to remember the Super Bowl. At least we get to watch it from home and most likely will remember it. What to know before the Chiefs and the 49ers kick off? In 2020, I traveled up to the Bay Area where I'm from to watch the Super Bowl with my family, with a bunch of my family that are also obviously very dedicated to the 49ers. And just me and my son went. We flew, which was fun. We got to go on a little flight together, just me and him. And then we flew back. And then 3 days after that, my son couldn't breathe. As a matter of fact, he woke up with 105-degree temperature, couldn't breathe. It was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. I brought him to the pediatrician in the morning. We were able to calm him down overnight. We didn't know at all what was going on, but my wife was able to calm him down. We took him to the pediatrician the next day, and she did a scan of his lungs. And when she looked at his lungs, she literally lost all the color in her face. She had never seen what she called broken glass or shattered glass or whatever. It was all throughout his lungs. And she was like, this is the worst pneumonia I've ever seen in a child. She had no idea that it was most likely this freaking virus from China. And he responded to antibiotics and oxygen because she was like, if he doesn't respond to oxygen, then we're going to have to put him in the hospital. But she gave him a ton of antibiotics and a ton of oxygen. And he did respond, thankfully, because who knows what would happen if they put him in the hospital and then they do all that crap that they did. They overreached on a lot of people. I had a friend that also got COVID early on like this. He went to New York. He lives in LA, but he went to New York. That's where he was from. He went to a party. He was a little, loose at a bar party. Whatever the hell happened there, I don't know. But he said that he did things that he wouldn't normally do. So it means that he probably hooked up with somebody or whatever. And he got put on a ventilator very early. And later, the doctor admitted that they were way too aggressive with the ventilator, and it probably made his situation much worse. So anyways, it was a messy time. My point is that 4 years ago was not a good time. That Super Bowl was a massive disappointment. And what came from us traveling for that Super Bowl was very, very terrifying. And so I'm looking for a better damn Super Bowl 4 years later. It's my point. You got my point? Oh my God. Okay, how they got here. The 49ers went 12-5. Nobody cares. How to watch. We all know that it's on CBS. Reba McEntire is going to do the national anthem. On grass, indoors. Talking about the field. Okay, none of this is interesting. Even though I know the 49ers are complaining about their practice field. Oh my God. Taylor Swift reportedly lands in Los Angeles ahead of the Super Bowl. I mean, how stupid is that? They wouldn't let Jackson Mahomes. I mean, this is the shit. Look, I put Super Bowl in, and this is the shit that I have to read. Isn't there actual... Look, top story. Daughter of Chiefs owner confirms Taylor Swift Super Bowl plans. Taylor Swift reaches Super Bowl news. Taylor Swift. 7 California high school grads to play in Super Bowl 58. Christian McCaffrey. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Where did he go to school? Let's look. So these are the people that went to high school in California. Who do we got? Megastars. Oh, no. Maybe not. Joining them at the big game on 7 players who graduated from high schools in California, including a quarterback, cornerbacks, and offensive defensive linemen. The Chiefs have 2 Californians, while the San Francisco 49ers have 5. 2 of the players are from the Bay Area, and the rest are from Los Angeles and Orange County. 2 teammates on the Chiefs came up playing on rival all-boys Catholic high school teams in Southern California. Okay, so the Golden State players in Super Bowl 58. California. Anybody feels like they like California? I know they're very popular. Trent McDuffie, cornerback. Okay. Keith Taylor, cornerback. Matt Pryor. I don't know any of these people. Demondre Lenore. He's good. Aaron Banks. Eric Armstead. He's good. And then the backup quarterback for the 49ers, Sam Darnold. Hope you don't have to see Sam Darnold, but it will be an upgrade over last year when Christian McCaffrey had to try to be the quarterback, which was brutal as hell because handsome Jimmy was just standing there like a chump. That was his moment. He should have been active. I guess he was hurt, whatever. I can't believe you guys still watching this. What am I even doing? What time is it? Okay, I got to go. All right. That's it. Were any of you here still? No, only a few. Just depressed. Are we rooting for the 49ers? Yes, we are, outsider. DGB, you were crazy for Digibyte a while back. David Brock, I did enjoy some Digibyte. Okay, you guys are talking. Link is going up. He's not old. Isn't 90 the new young, new 30? I've seen that all over Twitter. Reason why VOI exists, I think, in case distribution of algo leads to some kind of lobbying bias. Might be wrong. I'm old. I love Coop. Yeah, buddy. Our NFT marketplaces work. Avex Troll is in the building being like, guess what? Well, I guess EXA... I don't know what happened, actually. I don't know a lot of the details. Coop to number 1 spot. Let's get there. Love you, Coop. Thank you very much. I love you back. I hope we bridge Neon to Algo. Let's hear about it. Where's Neon, and NYN? Where's that originating? Who you got today for the big game, Coop? I got the 49ers. You understand? Are we rooting for the Niners today? Yes. This show rocks. Talk sports too. Algorand News is like Ukraine war. I said that was so much. Wasn't listening. Oh man. Talking to Stacy is like interviewing Putin. Just depressing. All right. Let's not get crazy here. I don't think that she's quite to Putin's level. All right, folks. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I know this was a bit of a weird show, but I did it. We did it. Today's the 49ers Super Bowl victory day. We're going to be calling this Super Bowl victory day for the 49ers. So I'll be rooting for the Niners. I hope you are too. And let's just shut up this Taylor Swift news. I want to see her sad. Okay? Don't you want to see Taylor Swift sad? I want to see Taylor Swift crying. I want her crying at the end because of her poo-poos. I hope Travis Kelce fumbles the first time he catches 49ers touchdown, fumbles again. I hope it bounces off his hands. Pick 6. This is what we're looking for today. All right, everybody, go Niners. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 12:30 p.m. Eastern. All right?